Hi there, it's Bohemian Barb, and I am doing October tarot scopes for the earth signs Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus. Let's see what's ahead for you for October. I hope everybody's been doing really well. Summer's over, I'm sad, but I like fall. I do like fall, and I love Halloween, so there you go. I hope everybody's doing really good. Okay, let me shuffle these cards here. Okay, I'm going to do an oracle card here. We're going to start with Capricorn. Okay. All right, Capricorn, you have convey your meaning. Reflect on the way you communicate with others and with yourself. Be sure to express your thoughts and feelings from your heart and with respect and sincerity. All right. Nice. All right. Taurus, in the light of the moon. A full moon can shine light on what you have been resisting. This can mean anything from your fears to your soul's beauty. That's nice. All right, Virgo. Connect to source. Go within to discover what needs to be done. Create the shift required to attract what you want. Oh, those are nice. All right. Okay, Capricorn, we're going to start with you. Like I said, yours says convey your meaning. All right. See what you've been going through. I hope things have been good for you. Let's cut the deck here. All right, Capricorn, you have the Five of Pentacles, okay? So it looks like you're coming out of kind of a sad little time that maybe this summer you were going through. It looks like you've had some worries. Maybe they were financial, maybe they were family, maybe, you know, this card kind of means like kind of being left out in the cold. Maybe you had to withdraw from some social events or family things for a reason. Or maybe you just didn't want to, but it looks like you're coming out of that. Okay, so that's a good thing, right? You're going to come out feeling refreshed and renewed. We had Venus just went into Virgo, which is your what do I want to say? Part of your Earth family. All right, so that should be comforting for you after being in Leo, which is kind of chaotic, which is the opposite of you, Capricorn. Mars just went into Scorpio. So that's going to kind of light up everybody a little bit and get them in their feelings, okay? So it looks like you're going to be doing better, okay? So that's good news. All right, let's pull another card. Okay, you have the World. Wow, you're the third person to get the World. This is a good card. It's the last card in the tarot deck. So it is of completion. You're going to be starting a whole new a whole new journey here really soon. And you're not even going to recognize yourself probably a year from now, okay? The World is endings. Oops, I just hit the camera. It's endings and new beginnings. Like I said, it could have to do with maybe traveling to another world, meeting people from other sides of the world, different time zones. But it is a card of completion and starting over. So that's really good. All right, what else? Okay, you've got the Four of Pentacles. So it looks like you've been looking for security. This is a card. Fours have to do with security and feeling secure. And this has to do with money. So maybe you've had a bunch of things you had to spend money on this summer. A large expense that's left you a little bit uncertain with your finances. And now you're feeling like, oh God, I got a budget. I got to tighten my belt. Okay. So there's that. But also this card is about give and take. So it's funny where they say you spend money to make money. It's kind of the same thing. Every time you spend money, just say, this will come back to me tenfold, right? So if you hoard your money and never spend it, you don't get more. It's kind of a weird concept, a little bit. But just remember, it's okay to spend within reasons and don't worry about money because you're going to be starting a whole new cycle here, right? So that's really good. All right, let's get a oracle card here for you. Okay. Wisdom. You are called to serve as a mentor for someone or as a role model and guide who can show the way. Use your wisdom and experience. Okay, so that kind of goes back to convey your meaning. Reflect on the way you communicate with others and with yourself. Be sure to express your thoughts and feelings from the heart with respect and sincerity. So being a mentor is doing exactly just that, like being honest, sharing your experience, what you would do in a certain situation. That's interesting. So maybe you have children that are going to come asking questions, a friend that needs help, but you know, you're very good at that and you're very objectional. So I like that for you. I like that for you. Let's get a romance card for you. Okay, let's see here. Oh, you got the Ice Queen. Okay. All right, so the Ice Queen, it's interesting. It says to express your feelings from the heart because she kind of doesn't like to do that too much. She likes to know what the situation is before she really comes from the heart, you know, just in case it's not reciprocated or anything. There's that. And then it also can be someone that you know that is a very honest person, like being a mentor. It could be you, but it could be also someone that you know, right? The Ice Queen gets to the heart of the matter. She doesn't mess around. She gets right to the point. It's a little bit Virgo in nature. You know, we just want to know what's going on. Just tell me the truth. They cut to the chase. So this Ice Queen might be able to help you, or you might be the Ice Queen for someone else as a mentor. See what I'm saying? But make sure and have a little heartfelt note in it and not just be too cold and calculating when you're giving advice, okay? Sometimes we try to put a spin on things for other people and it's a little hard to take, okay? So also with Mars being in Scorpio, there's that sting, right? So saying things in a little bit easier way, people accept it better than if you're coming from a cold and calculating way. Does that make sense? Okay, let's take some oracle cards. Because you can be honest and tactful without being hurtful. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. Right? Okay, so let's do some oracle cards for you, Capricorn. Shuffle-these really good this time. Okay. All right, let's cut the deck here. All right, you have listen with all your heart. There's that heart thing again, okay? So it's saying really listen. With really listen, it says the universe is speaking, listen with all your heart. Right? Take time to really reflect. Okay, it says you are energy and you are magic. I keep getting that card. Your energy is so sacred. Yes, it is. And say yes. Okay. If you have a question you were thinking about, the answer is yes. Okay. So maybe you're thinking twice about mentoring someone or taking them under your wing, but it says yes. Maybe that's to vacation. Who knows, right? But you have a lot of heart cards here, so maybe there's a new love interest, or you know, someone's expressing love to you, whatever, and it says say yes. So I don't know. That's up to you what you do with that. Okay, Capricorn. I hope that helps. Let's move on to Taurus. Let's see what Taurus is up to, okay? Alrighty. Let's cut the deck here. All right, you have the Chariot reversed, okay? So the Chariot is a couple things. Sometimes it has to do with travel, right? Because he's got his little, he's in his chariot, right? And this could be travel plans. Maybe your vehicle is not doing well. Something might happen while you're traveling, okay? Because it is reversed. On a personal note, the Chariot sometimes has to do with your emotions, okay? When it's upside down, it means you're being led by your emotions, okay? You need to mix your head and your heart, okay? You can't just lead with emotions. And I'm telling you that Mars in Scorpio is really going to have a lot of people in their feelings, okay? And Scorpio is opposite of you, Taurus. So they know how to get your goat. If you know a Scorpio, they know how to pull your strings, okay? Stay emotionally balanced and don't let it get to you, okay? I'm going to go back to your oracle card. It says, in the light of the moon. The light of the moon will shine on what has you've been resisting. This can be anything from fears to your soul's beauty. So, you know, maybe you're just being stubborn, you know. Tauruses are very stubborn, and it says, you know, it's going to shine the light on what you're resisting. And we just had a solar eclipse the other day in Virgo, which is, you know, part of your earth family here. So maybe something came up and you don't want to deal with it, or you don't want to think about it or whatever, but it's shining a light on it saying, hey, you need to deal with it, okay? Just be balanced and don't let your emotions get the best of you. Okay, there you go. There's your King of Cups, which is probably a Scorpio, which what I was just saying, right? It could be another water sign as well, but it is a king. So it's a mature man. Maybe he's trying to give you advice. Maybe he's trying to tell you what to do. You don't like it. But he's got you emotionally off balance, okay? So, you know, you need to kind of reflect and kind of think things through a little bit, okay? You know, the King of Cups can be a little bit smothering with their love, and Taurus kind of likes some space. You know, earth signs kind of like space. We don't like to be smothered too much, so I kind of get that. Okay, one more card. Okay, you have the Six of Cups. Okay, this has to do with your past. It could be that maybe this king person is from your past, an ex-boyfriend, someone you knew in your past. It could be a boss. It could be any male. It doesn't have to be male, but it generally is. Sometimes it's just that energy is more male. But it's someone from your past, but this gives you a good reflection, okay? It's nostalgic and you feel good about it. You know, maybe you're just going to run into like a favorite teacher from high school or whatever. But it's a good nostalgic feeling. So maybe it is an ex that you're going to run into, okay? It's going to kind of throw you off balance a little bit there, Taurus. I don't know. All right, let's get a love card for you. What does it say? Okay, blonde female. So this could be you. It could be a friend. Maybe you're with this friend, right? This has to do with past. Maybe it's someone you know that you run into that knows this person. You know, there's a whole different way. I'm going to do a different card for you as well. This blonde female doesn't have a lot of situation behind it. Let's see. You know, maybe it's a sister, you know. But definitely people from your past are going to be coming back. So that's, that, to me, that's always kind of fun. I like running into people I haven't seen for a while. And your cards are good. It's not anything bad. You're just a little unsettling emotionally. So that's why I'm thinking it's an X. Okay. Oh my gosh. Mature woman. All right. So maybe it's someone from your family that you haven't seen for a long time. Okay. So mature woman, if that's not you, then it could be a mom, an aunt, but someone older than you, okay? So either this is you or this is your daughter if you're the mature woman. Does that make sense? But it looks like there's a whole thing going on here. An ex, a daughter, so you have a little bit of situationship going on there, it looks like. Maybe it's family you haven't seen for a really long time, which would be fun, right? I kind of, with this, I kind of feel like it's, maybe it's a wedding or something like that, but it's kind of like a celebration. I feel like it just kind of came to me. I feel like it's some kind of celebration, a birthday party, but I'm feeling more wedding-ish that you're going to be invited to, and you're going to see these people you haven't seen for a while. And it might be that you just don't want to go and you don't want to be bothered, but I think that this nostalgic card, it would really really be good for you to go. This is a fun card and you feel really good about it. Even though it's something that you don't really want to deal with, you're like, no, I don't want to do that. But it might resolve some issues for you and you'll be happier for it. Okay. Okay, let's do some little oracle cards. I release all negative energy. Good one. I will not compare myself to others. Okay. It's okay for me to cry when I need to. And enjoy the now. So see, it's something that you're not going to want to do, but you're really going to feel good about it when you do it, okay? I really feel like it. You have some negative stuff about it, but I don't know. I think you're going to feel really good. And sometimes it's really good to cry. Tears are really healing and they release a lot of toxins. I don't know if people know that, but toxins in your body, when you cry, it releases them. And so that's why it's so healing when we cry. Okay, Taurus, I hope the best for you. Uh-oh, wait a minute. I didn't do this card for you. Wait a minute. You got one more card. I got so hung up trying to figure out who it was for you. Let's do this one. Oh, come on. Oh my gosh. Okay, this one says beginning. It's a good time to start a new job or a whole new career. You have creative ideas that get noticed. Build a nest egg for the future. All right, Taurus, that sounds good. I hope that helps you. Okay. All right, we're going to move on to Virgo. Virgo, your card was connect to source. Go within to discover what needs to be done. Create the shift required to attract what you want. Okay, Virgo. Let's see what's up for you for October. What does Virgo need to know for October? All right, let's cut the deck. All right, you've got 3 of Wands. So you definitely have something on the back burner there, Virgo. This card is awfully light and sunlight and yellow, and he's looking into this water. There's boats there. He's trying to connect. He's trying to create something. 3s had to do with teamwork, right? So he's looking kind of like, I want to do an adventure. I want to do a new journey. But when it's 3s, you need other people to help you get there, okay? And your card said, create a shift required to attract what you want. So maybe you need others to help you to get what you want. You need a team, okay? Whether that's at work or family or friends that are going to help you on this journey, okay? Wands are also enterprising. They're ideas and thoughts that need to be put into motion, but it's the beginning stages, okay? Sometimes that card, he's looking on the water and looking at the boats like, man, I missed my opportunity. I missed that ship that came in, but that's not true. You still have time. You just have to do it in a different way, okay? All right. All right, you have the Knight of Swords. So this is really fast-moving energy. Swords come in, wipe things away, bring things really fast. So it might have been an opportunity that you thought passed. This could also be a male, mid-aged male, kind of aggressive, kind kind of bringing news that you really don't want to hear, but maybe it's news that you didn't get a job you think you were going to get, but you end up getting something else. You know, the universe always takes care of us and puts us where we're supposed to be. So something might be wiped away that you didn't expect, okay? Or it's news that you don't want to hear, okay? But it's a sword card, so it's fast moving energy. It's going to come fast and it's going to go fast, okay? So let's pull another card, Virgos. All right, one more card. Oh, yay, Ace of Swords. There you go. Okay, a new beginning. Ace of Swords is also, is it sword? Yeah, winter. It represents winter. But it's a new beginning, right? And it's a sword, so it's something that's going to come in fierce and kind of take over and come at you really fast, okay? Because it's a sword, right? It's just going to shoom. And you might have to act quickly. So, you know, this time that you're sitting here thinking, you might miss that opportunity, okay? So I'm letting you know ahead of time when something comes up, don't take too long to accept it because you might miss that opportunity. Swords are great cards. They're action cards. They get the ball rolling. You know, you might, like I said, you might not think it's what you want at first because it's upside down. So it's, you know, you're just not sure about it, okay? Maybe you never thought of doing that or dating that person or taking that type of career job. But, you know, the ace is saying it could be good. It's a new beginning for you. So, you know, think about it, but don't take too long. Okay, Virgo? All right, let's do an oracle card. I love all these new beginnings. So many people have had new beginning cards for the fall. I love that. Because the first part of the year was kind of a hot mess for a lot of people. It was really hard. A lot of emotional stuff people had to deal with this year. So, gosh, I can't shuffle. Okay, let me cut the deck here, Virgo. And we have adventure. You make exciting work moves that could take you outdoors or on a trip. You will need to climb steadily to reach your financial goals. Okay, there you go. Accept that opportunity when it comes. Don't wait too long. It's going to be a new adventure for you. It's a sword card. That's always, it might unsettle you, but it is an adventure with the swords, okay? Because it's fast. We're not used to that. You know, earth signs like to kind of plan and take our time. I got to think about it. I don't know. You're not going to have a lot of time to think about it with the swords, okay? All right? Sometimes you just got to let go, let God, right? Use that Sagittarius energy. They're always like, yeah, let's go. Let's do it. Okay. All right, Virgo. Ooh, karma. Nice. All right, so something that's coming to you is karma. You're going to be getting the benefits of your hard work. That's what this card just said, right? Which one said that? One of them said that. Yeah. Take you outdoors. You climb the steady reach to reach your financial goals. Yeah, karma is good, and you're going to get what you need. Connect to source and have a shift that requires you to attract what you want. I can't even talk. This isn't even coming out right to me. But just know that it's what's meant to be for you, okay? It's karma. So you're going to get repaid for all the hard work. You know, Virgos always like to help everybody. We're the sign of self, service. You know, we just like to help. That's what we do. So our karma's coming back tenfold. So that's going to be great. All right, let's get some more oracle cards here. Oh, that one flew out. What's that one? You are entering a time of happiness. Yay, great card. All right. I am powerful and loved. You deserve love and compassion. And one more. Radiate confidence. See, I can't even talk. What is wrong with me today? Radiate confidence. All right, Earth signs. I hope you all have a great October. And I'm going to do one more card really quick. I'm going to pull a crystal card for you. Let's go in the middle of the deck here before we go. Okay, what is that? Emeralds. Yellow, green, green, blue, transparent, or milky. Promotes inspiration and patience, brings love, happiness, fidelity, helps the body heal after an illness, encourages understanding, benefits partnerships and friendships, adds clarity, goal attainment, and alertness. Okay, so Earth signs, go get some emerald to help you achieve your goals and say yes to all the new things that are coming your way. Okay, have a great October. Bye.